Well, y'all, I hate to say it, but I made a mistake. Well, y'all, these two things right here, aluminum drive shaft, steel drive shaft, yeah, that's what I messed up on, but who knew? Alright, so this drive shaft right here was originally in the truck whenever I had the T56 transmission. As y'all already know, I swapped out the T56 for OD, E4OD transmission, sorry. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to go to automatic, and this truck is going to be my daily driver. Talking about this thing right here. And so yeah, this one's too long now because the E4D is a little bit longer than, it's actually 4.5 inches longer, surprisingly, than the T56. And this one I went ahead and got from Pick Apart. This came off of a Ford Explorer, and I got an aluminum thinking that this one was gonna actually be better. Not the case. So I swapped out all the parts from this one, the U-joints and whatnot, and I put it right here in the yoke, as far as this adapter, or whatever you want to call it. So after switching them out yesterday, I went ahead and took the drive shafts to a place called Gilbert's Drive Shaft. He's a specialist drive shaft. That's all he really does. And it's a little hole in the wall, but it's crazy because even 4x4 shops have recommended him, and he does a real good job. As a matter of fact, he's done work on this one for the front drive shaft to extend it a little bit longer for me because of the lift, and I don't want to go to anybody else anyway. So I changed everything out, and I took the aluminum drive shaft to him earlier today, and he tells me that it's going to be a lot more than what I was expecting it to be, only because it's aluminum. He says, why don't you just bring me the steel drive shaft because it's going to be stronger, and well, it's going to be stronger than this factory aluminum one, especially if I add a little bit more horsepower to the 67. So I was like, okay. And he said he'll do the work for, I think it was like one third of the price. Yeah, it was about 1/3 of the price, almost 1/3 of the price from the aluminum. So I am gonna take the steel drive shaft to him. Why did I make the mistake? I don't know. Probably because I'm stupid like that. I don't know. Well, anyway, so now I gotta take the parts off the aluminum drive shaft and put them back on the steel drive shaft to take it back to him tomorrow after work. And of course, after dealing with these damn drive shafts, it gets pretty old pretty fast. Especially when I'm dealing with all these damn mosquitoes. Yeah. Alright, so I'm underneath the truck right now, and this right here is the back of the tail housing. This is where the yoke goes in, and so basically gotta put the yoke all the way in. Gotta put the yoke all the way in like that, and then pull it out about an inch. So let's call that an inch right there. And then, so you can see it right there. All right, so here I am measuring it. And looks like we are roughly from the base plate, we're about an inch and a half, too long. So yeah, about an inch and a half too long. Also, after measuring a couple times, it was actually not an inch and a half too long. It was actually an inch and 3/4 too long. So I would have marked it on the drive shaft. I threw the drive shaft in the SUV so I could take it tomorrow to the shop. It's called Gilbert's Drive Shafts. So we're gonna go ahead and take it to Gilbert's Drive Shaft tomorrow after work. But I'll go ahead and close up just for today. I'll continue this video tomorrow, possibly on the way to Gilbert's. All right, y'all, we're on the way already to pick up the drive shaft to the F100. Mr. Gilbert from Gilbert's Drive Shaft called me earlier and told me that the drive shaft is ready. Here it is. What is it? April the 17th, 2023. And I'm already approaching Gilbert's Drive Shaft. It's only gonna be 85 bucks. Kind of crazy, but it's pretty good. 85 bucks to shorten it 2 inches. I know I said 1 3/4, but I went ahead and told him just to cut it 2 inches. And he said it doesn't make a difference. So I'll go ahead with the 2. All right, here's the drive shaft already. Back at the house. Back from the drive shaft shop. I'm gonna go ahead and install this into the truck, and let's see exactly how my measurements came out. Were they good? Were they bad? I don't know. Let's check it out. Ain't nothing to it but just to line the holes up and put these 4 bolts in. That's it. These 12-point bolts. Probably gonna put blue Loctite on it also. Well, not right now anyway, because I gotta replace the pinion seal on this thing. So I'm just gonna tighten it up pretty good. All right, the way it looks right here, it seems like it's a little bit over 1/4 inch. Sticking out too much, but so one thing I haven't told you is I do need to change out these shocks because they're actually not short enough for this ride height, and I need to adjust the pinion angle, so it's actually facing down a little bit too much. It needs to go up, which is gonna make up for probably that 1/4 inch. It's gonna shoot it back into the transmission, and hopefully that's taken care of with that. All right, y'all, so everything was installed as far as the drive shaft goes. I still do need to adjust the pinion angle like I was saying, and replace the seal on the pinion, and we'll get it done probably in the next video. Well, catch you on the next one.